This is Jim from Pennsylvania.
Hey, Jim, how's it going?
Going good. Hey, I was just wondering if you saw this article on Huffington Post by David Boaz. It's called Obama's Accomplishments.
I haven't.
You haven't? Well, Boaz goes into a pretty interesting outline. He points out that since Obama took office, the number of U.S. troops in Afghanistan has increased to 88,000. At its highest point, it was 100,000 troops in 2010. We've had more than 170 federal raids on medical marijuana dispensaries.
Yeah.
We've had 308 drone strikes in Pakistan that have killed hundreds, if not thousands, of innocent civilians.
Right.
And 400,000 immigrants deported each year. Add into all that, plus other factors like Obama's extension of the Patriot Act and his signing the NDAA into law, I again have to ask, Sam, how can progressives such as you continue to support Obama when there are independents or third-party candidates who offer a better alternative?
Well, I mean, Jim, I got to tell you, I don't think there's a chance for those other candidates to win. Who are you talking about specifically?
It doesn't matter specifically. I mean, you said you've shown interest in Rocky Anderson. Why don't you support Anderson if you think he's better?
I don't think he's going to be on all 50 ballots. I don't think he's going to be on that many ballots. Do you? Do you know better?
How
many ballots is he on?
Write him in.
Huh?
What? I said if he's not on the ballot, then write him in.
Well, because I'll tell you, Jim, I mean, now just also take with what I'm saying, assuming I'm not in New York. In New York, I may do something different. But I am not going to enable Mitt Romney to win because Mitt Romney would start another war, in my estimation, based upon, I mean, we don't know. We can't look into the future. But the idea that Mitt Romney is going to not do those things, I think is far-fetched. I think Mitt Romney's much worse. Mitt Romney's education policy is just like the Bobby Jindal one that I spoke about. Mitt Romney...
I understand it.
Sorry?
I understand that. I don't want Romney to win either, but how can you support Obama when his policies are as bad as Bush's?
Well, look, I don't know that his policies are as bad as Bush's. Bush invaded Iraq. Barack Obama didn't. Obama told us when he was campaigning in 2008 that he was going to ramp up in Afghanistan. I think we should get out. All indications that I've seen reported suggest that he does want to get out. I have a problem with the drone program, particularly the aspects of which I've talked about on this show. But show me a candidate who can win that's not Mitt Romney and Barack Obama, and I will vote for that person. But there's certain realities. I don't like the fact that 80% of so-called Democrats or liberals don't have a problem with whatever it is, the drone program or many of the policies that Obama has instigated and carries out that I don't agree with. But that there's certain realities. I can't wish these facts away. And this is not about me being able to hold my head up and say I voted my values. I don't vote in that way. I don't vote as a personal expression. I vote based upon my perception of what the outcomes are going to be.
And you're okay with the outcomes being things continuing to stagnate, our troops still in Afghanistan, and our civil liberties still being violated? Because that seems to be the outcome we're going to get, whether Obama or Romney is elected.
Well, I mean, I would agree that to a certain extent, there's many things that are not going to change regardless of whether it's Obama or Romney. But the fact of the matter is that I think on balance, Obama's going to be better.
Okay, so Obama gets elected, and we're still in Afghanistan, and innocent people in Afghanistan and Pakistan are still being killed by drone strikes, and people here in America are still being tossed in jail simply for possessing marijuana. Will you feel good for having voted for Obama?
I mean, not necessarily, no. I mean, I'm not going to feel good about... I'm not excited about about voting. But you know what? My feeling good doesn't matter. I felt good last time I voted for Obama. That didn't make a difference, did it? I felt good when I voted for Kerry. That didn't work. I felt good when I voted for Ralph Nader in New York in 2000. That didn't work out so well either. It doesn't matter how I feel. This is not about my fifis. That's not what it's about. I don't care how I feel. It doesn't matter to me. I don't vote to make myself feel good.
I'll say, I understand. It just seems so hypocritical for you to come out and condemn Obama's military policies and his civil rights policies and say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to vote for him anyway." I'm sorry, that is hypocritical.
All right, I mean, if you want to call that hypocritical, that's fine. I don't think it is. I think I've made it quite clear what my calculation is. I just, you perceive voting to be some form of self-expression. This for you is about your own personal integrity. For me, it's not. For me, I don't care about my personal integrity. Okay? It doesn't matter to me what I perceive my personal integrity to be in the context of voting. This is not to make me feel good. I don't care about that. If I had lived in Florida and I could have voted for Al Gore, I would have voted for Al Gore. If I had voted for Ralph Nader, I would have had one day of feeling really good, and then I would have felt like crap every time I read of another person being killed, innocent civilian being killed in Iraq. I would have felt great for a couple of days.
But you're okay with innocent people being killed in Afghanistan?
No, I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. But your voting for the unnamed person that you're going to vote for is not going to change that. So you're deluding yourself. You're the hypocrite. You think you're making a difference by voting for that other person. You're not. And you understand that if Mitt Romney wins, everything that Mitt Romney does is on you.
Sam, that is the mentality of a sheep.
Bah! Goodbye! That dude harasses me daily on email. No one is telling me to do this. You understand that I don't get any benefit from this. I don't get funding from anybody. I don't have any friends who are, hey, you really got to get with the program, Sam. I'm not following anyone on this course, so I can't possibly be a sheep. You want to call me an incrementalist, you want to say that I'm not an idealist, whatever it is you want to say, but don't be an idiot. You vote because it's going to make you feel good about yourself. You email me every day, swearing, cursing, because it makes you feel good about yourself. But I'm actually thinking about the implications of what I do. Beyond me. Beyond my capacity to wear a jersey that says, hey, I voted my conscience, so don't blame me. Now, I'll say this again for the 5,000th time. I'm open to an argument that if Romney is president, we're going to have better outcomes. But make it. Don't tell me that you're a hypocrite. I don't give a goddamn. I don't even think you know what the word hypocrite means. I'm not saying do as I say, not as I do. No. It is possible. It is possible to be against policies. It is possible to critique someone that you're going to vote for. And if it's not, then just go home. Sit in your basement. Sit in your den. Sit out on the street. I don't care where you are, and just feel good about yourself. Because you're never, ever going to have that leader that you're not going to criticize. And until that day happens, then you're a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites, and the word means nothing.
I just think it's one thing to, say those things that he was saying and believe what he believes, and a completely other to say those things and believe what he believes while pushing Gary Johnson. I mean, we saw...
Well, he doesn't care about those issues. That's the thing, is he doesn't care about those. He has a very narrow set of issues that he cares about.
But everyone who's come on this, who's called into the show and said, "Why aren't you voting for Gary Johnson?" And there's been a few of them. Gary Johnson, we saw Gary Johnson stand up there with the other Republican candidates and spout the same bullshit they were spouting. He was no different to me.
I don't know if Gary Johnson got into any of the
He was on. He was on one of them. Yes.
Well, yeah, he's just not going to emphasize supposedly pulling back all our military. And I got news for you. If you think Gary Johnson gets into office and just unilaterally has the ability to end our military spending, you need to also take the needle out of your arm.